thanks for joining in. If you are a new to my channel, please subscribe. Don't forget to tap that bell so you'll receive notifications on my uploads, live streams, and premieres. If you don't tap the bell, they'll automatically leave it as personalized, I think it's called, and you'll just get random notifications. So if you want to receive all of them, you need to tap that bell and click that. If you are a return, if you're a subscriber, thanks again for watching. I appreciate each and every one of you. I'm just going to wait for some notifications to come in so people I'm live streaming, because, well, I've been live streaming about the same time every week now, so some people should be looking for it, but it still takes a little while for them to get the notification. Let me bring it up on my computer as well, so I can see all the chats. If you want to support my channel, there's lots of ways you can do that. You can simply watch ads, you can share my channel, you can subscribe, you can comment with some kind comments. Please, let me know what you think. If you enjoyed the video, if there's something that I didn't show or could do better, please show that, but please be kind with those comments. Looks like some people are joining in. I haven't seen any chats yet. We'll wait and see. I'm working on a peewee garter. This is actually a tiny peewee, so it's going to be a little bit smaller. Heather B, hi, happy Friday. Hope you're doing good. So this is what I'm working on, and do you guys recognize those braids? There's actually two on there. I did something a little funky with this one. If you recognize that, that is TJ's braid tutorial that she uploaded not too long ago, and these were the first two that I made. They turned out really, really well. Hello Becky, how are you? So as you can see, I've already got the ribbon streamers. I'm also making for the same customer a mini 4, so both of these are going to have 4-inch flowers on them. They're going to be on the smaller side, and I made some mums for her last year as well, so she knows what to expect from me. A cute little smiley face with all those teeth. At first I thought it had a face mask on it. Super chat bell in case anybody super chats with me. I forgot my earbuds. I hope you guys can hear me. Just take me a second to put these in. They fall out all the time too, though. I don't have a 4-inch flower up here. I'm not prepared at all. I do have a backer. It's a 4-inch. It's exactly 4 inches. And I do have my elastics up here. And last year I did the elastics for their mom, for his mom. And this, whoops, dropped some, for this football elastic. And they like that, so I will use that again. On these little 4-inch tiny peewees, I usually do elastic instead of a garter. First of all, you can customize the size, and then it's a lot softer. Hi, Jamie. Thank you for watching the ad. See, that's one way you can support me, just by simply doing that. And of course, I accept super chats and super thanks and You can buy me a coffee. The link is in the description. If you can't afford to do that, that's fine too. I appreciate y'all. Had a little piece of elastic in there, fall. Hi, Nancy. How are you? I did have to go to Hobby Lobby again today. That's like 3 times in 2 weeks. I don't go that often normally, you guys. Maybe just because it's homecoming season. But for a customer's order, I actually did have to go. Yes. See, I'm in a fog. It was right in front of me, and I'm looking left and right. So I'm doing a tiny peewee, and then I'm also doing a mini them, and they're both going to have 4-inch flowers. My tinies, I can do a 3-inch or a 2-inch flower. It just depends. Since I'm doing a 4-inch backer, it'll probably have a 4-inch flower. I'm just going to go ahead and do the backer first before I decide on the flower. So I don't make them very as wide either. I don't want to get carried away in the width. That's why they want it like this, because it's for a younger kid and they just want to keep it toned down. And it should be, these little points, oh, you can't see it. I've got some little points here that are a little over 12 inches. That was my reason for going, was more cardstock. Even though I got some the other day, they've been out of some colors. And if I can make it back to Michael's, I'll look at Michael's for some different colors. But, you know, Hobby Lobby had that, I think they were calling it Scarlet. I can't remember for sure. They've been out of that forever. And they keep putting red in its place. They have a slot for red, and then they put the red in the Scarlet too. So it's irritating me. But I do have some, so I should be okay. But purple is one of the colors I had to get. Not this time, but last time. So yeah, this is my next order, and she got, I've already designed the custom cutouts. I haven't cut them out yet, so I did that, I think, yesterday. I'm glad I'm not the only one that keeps having to go back. Hey, TJ, I'm sorry, I should have messaged you. I am just kind of in a fog today. I woke up at 3:30 this morning with an upset stomach. I won't go into detail, but it's been kind of an all-day thing, and I was just like really in this fog all day long. And so I'm just still kind of out of it. So you guys will have to excuse me. And my stomach has been kind of upset all day. So just be prepared if I have to get off here really quickly. Please don't judge. So let me just show you guys what I got. So she wants a softball custom cutout, and she's like, I like the one on this mom. Can I have one just like it? Well, the problem is, it was a cardstock I got on clearance at Hobby Lobby. I don't want to throw that away. And they no longer sell that color. And it was kind of a neon yellow, perfect for softballs, but it was that chunky glitter that I said I'm not going to use anymore. And I had kind of looked the other day, but I said, you know what, I'm going to town. I'll go look, since I'm going to town anyway, and just see if they've gotten anything else, or maybe I missed something. There's like a light yellow. And even I was looking in all the different cardstocks to see if there was something, and there's not like a fluorescent neon kind of yellowish color. But they did have this package of foil cardstock, and it shows a yellow. So I'm going to open it up and see how yellow this yellow is. And she told me, you know, I told her, I said, if all else, we could do it in your school colors, which are like royal blue, silver, white. I said, you know, we can make a softball, like a blue and silver softball or something. She said, I'll just let you decide what looks best. So let me open this up and see what this yellow looks like. What I like about Michael's is they have so many packaged cardstocks and glitters and foils and all different things, shimmers. Hobby Lobby does not have, they have a lot of packaged cardstock, but not like the stuff we need for custom cutouts. I'm glad I'm not the only one. Yeah, this morning I had to take my son somewhere, and I'm driving, I'm alert, but I just kind of felt like everything was kind of like foggy or something. I don't know how to describe it, but I realized that I used to feel like that all the time before I changed my diet. And I was like, ooh, this is miserable since I'm not feeling that way anymore. It's really weird to go back to that. I guess because I didn't get enough sleep and just not feeling good. But I made me some chicken soup for this evening and I ate that. That's the only thing I've eaten today. I did like over a 20-hour fast. And then I made me some chicken soup. It was really good. Me too, TJ. Okay, so we have this pretty royal blue on top, which I could see, and you know I'll use that. Okay, that yellow is going to be gold. Here's the green, like the emerald green. That's really pretty. I'll end up using that. Yeah, this is gold, not yellow. It said primary colors on the package. Did not say golds and stuff. It said primary colors. It might be like a yellow gold. I'd have to compare it to some golds. And then red, you know I'll use that. Oh, Becky, that's terrible. I was so happy when they put one in at our closest town. It's a smaller one. It's not as big as a lot of the other ones, but it has everything I need, just about. Maybe not all the colors of cardstock, but basics. So they have orange too. It's a little bit on the darker orange, but I can definitely use that orange. So I'll definitely use these. And I think they were $5.99. They weren't on sale or anything, but that's not a bad price. So I didn't care about, I knew I would end up using them even if I didn't use that. But I went down the stickers, so let me show you what I found. These glittery softball stickers. Look, there's 3 big ones. I don't have a ruler right here. Let me just grab my Giganto one. Okay, it's 3 inches, which is not a bad size. And I thought, one option is I could cut out a custom cutout circle and glue this on. I wouldn't just stick it on because it could peel off, but use my good glue and glue that on and have a different kind of custom cutout. And it is really pretty and sparkly. So I may do like a sample one and see if she likes it. But here's that. So you can see the difference. It is like a yellow gold, but it's, nowhere near that fluorescent. So that wasn't a complete waste. I'll use these, even if I don't use that on hers. And I don't have a lot of foils in different colors, so that'll be a great option. Hey Sylvia, how are you? Do you? You like it? Oh wait, I was talking about, you said Michael's. I'm sorry. See, I'm in a fog. It's not just, and there's mum brain going on too. Yeah, Michael's, it's like 40-minute drive. Like there's one that way and one that way, but they're both like 35, 45 minutes away. That's not as far as you, but still I'm not gonna drive that way just for some cardstock. I'd have to have a reason for going over there. Yes, they do ship, and Hobby Lobby too, any of those. I would love to go to Joann's again. I haven't been in forever. There's one in Shreveport, but it's a good ways away. Yes, Becky, you need to order. That's right. Hey, Andrina, how are you? Yeah, that mum brain is getting me already. Okay, and so Connie was talking about Christmas being 40% off. Speaking of her, I did not let her know, but I can't remember if she had something going on today or not. I'm just going to send her a quick message just in case she didn't see it. So I had to check out the Christmas. I had to get these bells. Look at these gigantic. I'm good. I'm pretty good. I've been a little sick all day and kind of in a fog, but besides that, I'm doing good. I hate how they tape these all the way around. What I like about these is they don't have like the snowflake design on them that a lot of them do. I mean, they may have had these last year. I just don't remember them just being plain jingle bells. I just love them. I think they're so cute. So this the mom's gonna have them on it. Thank you, Adrina. And 2.37 inches is how big they are. So that's gonna be fun. And then a few ribbons, not very much. But you know what's sad? I bought all that clearance stuff the other day. If you guys saw that, most of you did. That huge pile of ribbons, that big bag. I spent like $85. Today on this stuff, I spent over $40. I was like, I'm hardly walking out with anything. But these are gorgeous ribbons, and they are all for homecoming. I do have the royal blue and silver from last year, but for a red and black, like a bigger mum, that's going to be gorgeous. These kind of ribbons I buy for the more expensive mums, the full size mums, the double mums, the triple mums, single mums, but like the 18-inch streamers, the 24 or 30-inch, definitely. If this is like for a peewee or something, no, I'm not going to use these ribbons because it's not as expensive mum. I'll still use pretty ribbons on them, but I'm not gonna. You just have to like figure that out. So plus, when they spend a lot more money on a mum, you need to spend more money on ribbons. You need to give them even more special things. So that's what this is. I was so happy about this navy and gold because y'all know how hard it is to find pretty navy ribbons. So pretty. They had several different navy ribbons, but I just love this one. Hi, Marie. How are you? Thank you, Jamie. Thank you, Marie. And they also had it in black and gold. And I've gotten a few black and gold mums, so super excited about that. They had a white and silver too. I did not get the white and silver because I felt like I have a lot of silvers and some whites. I'm trying to remember. They had, I want to say another color, but I don't remember. So like I said, I did last year get some blue and silver, real pretty ones. The one just like that red and black, and then another one just like Connie showed the other day. I forgot what design it is, but both of them are like the 2.5 inch. So I wanted, or what is this, 1.5 inch? I like the 1.5s because they work really well on, like loops for backers or for chains and stuff. And then I was excited about this one too. They had this one with the black and white stripes, and I honestly can't tell if I think it's more of an emerald than a hunter, but I don't know, it may work for either one. But how they portion them off in the boxes and the different colors, and so all the ribbons with this were like a deep green. But I think I might be able to use it with either one. But I was super excited about that because that's another color that's hard to find. That's it. I didn't buy a whole lot. Ooh, did you? Lucky girl. I'm always like, I'll wait till after Christmas, but then you never know what they're going to have. You guys could give me a thumbs up. I'd appreciate it. Let me, so I need to add some bells and trinkets to this, and I want to make the backer. He is in several different sports, so I want to incorporate all those. There's soccer, football, basketball. He also plays the piano, so I'm going to have to try and make a sticker or something that represents piano. But I showed this at the beginning. Most of you weren't on. But do you recognize this braid? This is the tutorial that TJ did. So if you guys have not seen that, please go check that out. TJ, can you put a link to that in the chat, please? So this was the first one I made that was too small, and then I made the second one that was perfect. And I was starting to attach this one, and I thought, I wonder what it looked like with both of them. One kind of off to the side. And my plan is to like glue a trinket here and maybe a trinket here too. I think that might be fun and cute. And then I'll put his name and like the mascot. And I'll probably have to put the other stickers like behind the honeycomb, which you'll still be able to kind of see it. But that's my only other options. All right, so there is the link. If you guys want to know how to make that braid, go check that out. It's an awesome braid. It's an awesome tutorial. I followed along, and even when I got lost, I would just backspace, and then I would, if you don't know, on any, or I think any video, there's a little settings icon. If you click on that, there's a playback speed, and you can slow or speed up any video. And so, like when I got kind of lost, I just backspaced, or did the cursor back, and then I slowed it down to the speed I needed. I've actually made 3 of them. I don't know if you can see, these braids and ribbons are for the next order. So I went ahead and made some of those, and I did the double military that Connie did a tutorial on how to start it better, which saved me so much frustration. It was awesome. I did a whip braid, and I did TJ's braid. So I've got 3 braids. This is going to be an 18-inch full size, 18-inch braids and chains. And some of these ribbons I had made way back in the spring. I have like 3 that I can use on upcoming orders. So I pulled those out of my Etsy shop and hung them up so I can use those. But this one is orange and navy and white. I've never had that color combo, so I was excited about that. It's at some school in San Antonio. And I'm doing a herringbone one for them as well. And I am, yes. Are you still trying it? Yeah, just slow down that video if you need to. That's what helps me. And then by the 3rd time, like I still need her help getting it started and getting that first, like this first section. And then it starts to click. And even if I get lost, like when I'm making it, all I have to do is look at how they're all folded, and I can count, like I can say, okay, I'm on the 2nd one. I can see that it folds that way. So you can look back at what you've already done, and it'll kind of help you guide you too. But I think after I make a few, but I'm still going to play her video a lot so she gets those hours every time I make it, just so she can get that time. Okay, so let's attach a few trinkets. Let me turn on my hot glue gun. And let me show you those trinkets that I pulled out. I need to get a homecoming trinket for him because I didn't think about that. Like I said, I'm going to have, usually I do a lot of stickers, but since I used some of these pretty ribbons, it kind of took up some of the space of where I would put more stickers. Like I could do the year here, like under the honeycomb. You'd still be able to see it. And they're like, what is it called? Lorena leopards. So I'm definitely going to do like leopards, and I could do Lorena and leopards on this side. So I can do paw prints and other stickers. Oh, ooh, I want to see that. I bet that color combo is pretty. And I know that's your color combo. I keep forgetting, but yeah. Now I also need to add a bell. Whoa. I'm not dizzy. I have a hump, thick mats under my rug, so it kind of slopes down. Which is why I usually go barefoot, because those slides will trip me up every time. Oh, yeah, it does sound pretty. Okay, so I have the homecoming trinkets where you put the year in there, so I wouldn't have to worry about doing a homecoming sticker. Or I could do one of these smaller ones and then do, like I said, do the year on one side. Which I think I'll do that. I don't like to do big trinkets on, these little ones. And I have some of those giant homecoming. I don't think I'm going to run out of homecoming trinkets this year. Okay, I'm just going to do a small cowbell. Okay, I can share it with TJ. I know it's still summer, but I am freezing today for this evening. I changed out of my shorts and put on sweatpants. I put on my jacket. I think it's because our air conditioning is running so cold. It's not because I'm running a fever or anything, I promise. Hi, Diana. How are you? Okay, guys. I'm going to tilt you down and try not to knock off my phone again like I did that other time. See, this is where I start knocking it off because it doesn't want to lower. Okay. We are good. Let me move that out of the way. I do need to add some staples to both of my staplers. I told you I was not prepared for this. Thank you for watching the ads. I guess I didn't read it. You guys will have to forgive me tonight if I miss some chats or anything. Okay, did you hear it click? That one doesn't want to go in all the way. Oh my gosh, guys. There. That must be my old one. So some of these I want to hang. I just did a little small cowbell, like a 1/2 inch. I don't know if I'll use all these or not. Let's see those. Little 3D football. And then for the basketball, I have this hoop. So I try not to get any giant ones. This is the biggest one. See what I was saying for like this? Something like that. I think that would be cute. This is a good one to hang though. I love that wide hanger on there. I just think that would be cute. Let me get some ribbon. I moved all my little trinket hanging ribbons. See, what do I have? I know I got some new stuff from Hobby Lobby. I'm gonna check that out. This is stretchy cord. This is from the wrapping section, the Christmas section. But I have another cord here and I don't know if it's stretchy as well. They just call it decorative trim. It's stretchy as well. Then I have that black and white. That would be fun with the soccer ball. See, I could put that soccer ball there or there. I have some red ribbon, I have some red cord, and then I have all that twine in there as well. And then of course, curling ribbon. Can't forget about the curling ribbon. Let's see, what do I want to hang? Gotta have a few things hanging on it. You tie a good tight knot. Holly, what are you doing? I don't say like a set number of trinkets for a certain size mom either.
I think I've got on there, you know, that I generally put this many, but that's not set in stone. Because I don't want my mums to be like all the same. And if you say, okay, it's going to come with this many trinkets or this many ribbons or this and that, then they expect that and you have to do it. And I don't want it to be like that. I want to just create. And like this kid is in several different sports, but then you have another one that's not in anything. And so it's very difficult to find trinkets, a bunch of trinkets for someone that's not, you know, in those kind of activities and stuff. Oh my goodness. Exactly. Exactly, Diana. I don't want them to be alike. You know, I know that works for some people to say, this is what's going to come on your mom. This, you know, is going to look similar to this, and that's fine. I'm not saying that's wrong. That's just not, it just doesn't work for me. Just because I don't like something doesn't mean that you guys have to not like it either. What do you guys think? The sports balls, and then I'll knock those off, those little hangers. I don't know if you can see that very well. We're going to move in close. Or I could do, but see, last year I did a Texas braid. Thank you, Diana. And then on the end of the braid, I did one of those acetate ribbon bows, and I did a little 3D football helmet in the center of it. I think his mom looked very classic, and I don't want to veer off too much from that. I wanted to add this little funky element, and then these fun ribbons that I didn't get last year. I do, unless they request some. They are more than welcome to say, I really like this braid. Can we have this braid or this braid? That's fine. I am 100% okay with that. But most of them don't request one, and so I just make it how I want. But I definitely don't have it set up for them to tell me what they want. To me, that's just going to ask for more trouble. Yeah, there'll be some that'll, you know, they'll look through the pictures and they'll even screenshot me, you know, a close up of the mom, and they'll say, we really like the braid on this one, or we really like the custom cutout on this one. And that's fine. I will try to accommodate them. That's okay, Jamie. You got to be driving, that's fine. So I think I'm going to do that with those, and then I'll go ahead and hang this one, and I'll put 2022 right here under, again, under the honeycomb, probably in white because white will stand out the most. Um, and then I'll do his name here, which is Sammy, so it'll take up this much, like this much room. And then maybe, you know, basketball or soccer ball or football stickers, something like that. If I can find something piano that I can make a sticker out of, I'll definitely do that. But I'll put stickers above and below his name. I did stickers on the ends of the ribbons of his last mom, but he played baseball last year, so he had a lot of baseball stuff, so that'll be a little different. But I don't want it to look, you know, I didn't want it to look exactly like that. And then, like I said, they're the leopards, so I may do like the school name and then leopards here. I sure hope I can come up with something piano though. So I'll hang this one somewhere, have it hanging on a ribbon. This one I can glue somewhere, and possibly this one too. But I'm going to put these off to the side for now. I just want to get the ones that I want to hang. I can go ahead and glue those since I know I want to glue those. I think I'm going to use this red. Now see, this is from the Christmas section. I think that's Dollar Tree. Can't tell. These are really pretty. The pretty side showing, and I wasn't doing that. Now, Connie showed this, I believe, last year. Great tip for when you have the little hanger on there that you don't want to use. Push down and snap it off. And I had never thought of that. So now it's like it wasn't even on there before. Which one? Trying to see which one that soccer ball looks best on. If it had more red, it would look even better because it would pop more. I hate to mess up TJ's pretty braid with anything. And you know, one of the things I love most about this is how pretty it is on the end. You don't have to cover up any staples or anything. Cut off any ribbons. I love that. Just have this nice clean end. These are dome shaped if you've never had these before. So I'm gonna have to put the glue like here and here. Hope it doesn't ooze out. Ooh, that could have been bad. You guys ever done that? You ever dropped something with hot glue on it onto the mum and made a big old splatter of hot glue? That's awful. I've done that. So like I said, I'll find somewhere for that. hoops, I can hot glue that on higher up on the braid or on one of the ribbons or something. It'll be fine. But I've got 2 footballs, a bell, a soccer ball, a homecoming trinket. You know, a lot of these peewees will have like 3 trinkets on it and a bell. Like I said, it just depends. Good, I'm glad I'm not the only one. So let me set this aside and we can work on the backer. I actually had made it wider because I was thinking, oh, I don't have any spaces for stickers. Then I have to make it wider, and I had these like, but I don't know, I had it like this, and it just, you know, I've done that lots of times, and I was thinking, it's going from being a tiny peewee to a regular peewee. And then I like the idea of making the main stickers on the silver ribbon, so I just yanked those off. But I can use them on, trim that up, and I can use them on the back. I do twisted loops. Oh, Marie, isn't that awful? And you're just like, what did I do? I'm trying to decide if I want full-size twisted loops or the little twisted loops. I haven't done the little twisted loops in a long time. Probably a year. Actually, I don't even remember how long I cut them. Is it 5 inches or 6 inches? Oh my gosh. 5 inches. I know. See, I try to rein myself in. I'm like, she wants a little one. Don't get carried away and make this sucker a full size. Or make it so wide it takes up too much space. I have some of my ribbons over here because I got them out while I was making the military braids. I wanted them off the thing, but I do not have the red ones. And I don't even know how many I'm going to need. I'm just going to cut a bunch. I don't know how many that is. We shall see. Let me put some of this stuff up so I have more room. That's what happens when you get in the middle of a month. You just start piling stuff out, and then you don't have anywhere to put anything. Just hide that over there. So here's what I did. I just got this basket and put a dowel rod through it so I could just keep pulling and they would move. So making a military braid or something, it was perfect. And I have some scraps in here too that I threw in here. The only thing is the ribbons get wrapped around the dowel rod. That's the only issue. Oh no. Yeah, it's easy to get carried away. It's easy for me to get carried away. I really had to get control of that when I started selling on Etsy. Just thought, okay, I've been putting my scraps in here. I bet I have some scraps. There's a red and white in that same size. Look at all that. It's another thing I don't do. I forget to check my scraps. And then it just piles up and piles up. There's some black. All the colors I need. That one's probably gonna have to be thrown away. Oh, I'm way behind. I binge watched all the different braids on Highlight Connie and TJ channels. I want to make all of them, but I don't have enough ribbon. Yeah, that's true. But you do need to try them all. Oops, I grabbed an orange one by mistake. I have trouble remembering to do this too. Not only use them, but to grab it and throw them in here. Oh, you like that newer necklace? I do like that adjustable necklace. My plan is to double these ribbons up, so I definitely need a lot of them. When I get super busy, I'm not going to remember to check that little thing. That's not going to be, nope, that's not going to be long enough. Oops. TJ, did you respond to that lady? I gotta know how that ended. Oh, that's a good idea. If you have some cheap ribbon or some ribbon that you don't really like, that's the ribbon you need to use for practicing. It's like when somebody's wanting to learn how to do a wired ribbon bow, so whether for a wreath or or it could be a little one for a homecoming mom. I tell them to use the same ribbon over and over again. Just keep on doing it, and it's going to get misshapen and stuff, but it's a good practice. Just instead of wasting a bunch of ribbon, just keep using that same ribbon over and over, and practice those bows. Lucy, oh my goodness, she is so loud. Ooh, I hope that ends up being a good thing and not something that causes you a bunch of frustration. Lucy Lou, I'm doing a live stream. I think she's barking at the chickens on the porch. She will stand at the window and watch them, but as soon as one of us goes outside, she starts barking at them because she thinks we're going outside to get onto them. Hey Rachel, how are you? I use the ribbon I get secondhand or from Stash Groups, since it's the same that we use, but it's different when paying $1 versus $14.50. Yes, it is so true. Oh, that would be awesome, Diana. See, that's how it happens too. Even if you're just planning on making them for your kids or grandkids or whatever, or neighbors or whatever, nieces and nephews, people are going to see them and ask about them. You guys, that mannequin is still freaking me out. I just keep glancing over there thinking somebody is standing there staring at me. I've got to move her. When we first got it, it freaked my husband out, because my craft room is open. There's no doors. There's big archways, and so it was like, kind of in the front over here, and like walking through at night. He's like, I'm gonna end up shooting that thing. He was kidding. Yes, fingers crossed. I'm glad y'all got a kick out of that. I was hoping you would. I was like, I gotta share this because it's so silly, but it's, yesterday I was working on I was doing the streamers and stuff, and I kept stopping and looking to the right because like somebody is standing there, and it may be because I have a t-shirt on it that makes it look even more real. I'm like, why is somebody staring at me? So I'm sure I'll have to, well, I'm definitely going to have to cut some more blacks, and I shouldn't have put that up because I had blacks over there. Let's go ahead and make some. Okay, I'm going to double these up, and I want the shiny side on both sides. Since I'm doing 2 ribbons, you might as well have the shiny side face up so it looks pretty on both sides. Then it's just like any other twisted look. Twist that way, twist this way. Oh, you guys, I was wanting to jump through that my laptop and show Connie, no, this is how you do it. No. It wasn't that she was overthinking it and getting, and if you overthink it when doing these, you'll get frustrated real easily. But I just wanted to reach through the screen and say, here, let me show you. So this is the look you get when you use the small ribbon. This is the 9/16. And I also like to do them like this. So, with the bigger ribbon, I like to make that point, and you can still do that and make them really wide, or you can do them like this and make them skinnier, which is what I usually end up doing on these. Thank you, Marie. Thank you, Rachel. Now with the white, I'm going to double up the white so it stays crisp and white. And I'm just going to do random colors. Actually, I probably should have doubled up the red because the red looks really deep. It's not too bad. Not too big of a difference, but when you put anything with black, you know, the black is going to kind of change the color of the other color. Like, no, twist that hand towards me. No, twist that one. And she can probably do them just fine when we're not watching, because that's how I am. If I'm going to get flustered, it's going to be on a live stream. See how crisp and white that still looks with the black. Do I have another one? Yeah. Let me just show you the difference. So what happens to white when you put it with black ends up looking silverish. So if you wanted silver, I don't think you can really tell on there, but trust me when I say that's what happens. Oops. Yes. So you really have to double up those whites. I really want to double up that. I can cut more. I can cut as many as I need. And I'll probably end up doing a couple of layers of these. Yeah, TJ is really good about doubling up her ribbons and tripling them up for braids and stuff. That's one of the many reasons why her braids look so good. When you do multiple ribbons, though, sometimes it's difficult to get them to stay together. Yeah. Yeah, those white ones. It's so hard. I think they look pretty crisp. I'm okay with that. They never look crisp enough. Yeah, exactly. Orange is another one. You know, I do a lot of orange or have in the past. So when you put the orange on top of black, it makes it a darker orange. So it makes it more of like a pumpkin or even like a Texas Longhorns orange kind of. And so if you're wanting that bright orange, it'll look like you have a whole different orange on your mum. I always second guess myself when just yes, all the time, Marie. All the time. She's so loud. And then she likes to just jump up here, make herself known. She thinks she's a little dog. You know what she likes to do to me? Whenever I'm working on the computer, I'll, sit down and put it on my lap because it's a laptop. And she'll come over there and just lay her head on the keyboard. And then, so things will just start going crazy on my computer because she's pushing things that she doesn't know what she's doing. But she just lays her head on it like, I need some attention. Yeah, see, I don't like that. And it's still, looks real, you know, darker because of the black, but I'm more happy with that. I guess if you were trying to do some scarlet and crimson, just put it against some black and it'll make it look darker. Yes, we have 5 chickens. We are making a tiny peewee, and I'm doing some small twisted loops. I don't know why I doubled up those reds. Some small twisted loops for the backer. How are you doing, Miss Robin? I'm sorry. That's funny. It's homecoming season. You guys, I don't even know when the last time I made a wreath was. It may have been like a year ago. Seriously, I have not made a wreath in forever. I usually make some in the off season, but I just have not. But I have several hanging up everywhere that are for sale on my Etsy shop, and I'm just like, I don't want one more wreath that I have to find somewhere to store. They're just not good sellers. And I hate doing deco mesh. It's so time consuming. I hate cutting it and attaching it. I would just rather decorate them. Make the bows for them. I only have 7. I don't know how many I'm gonna need. I can check that in a minute. Did you? I may have like refreshed a wreath. You know, when I get one out, I always end up having to kind of refresh it, maybe do a new bow and stuff. Yeah, I have done that. I have a grapevine wreath that I hang. I have a little lantern looking thing on my front porch. And I always hang a wreath on the door, and then I hang one on that. And it's the one, it's got the painted flowers on it, real pretty colorful flowers, which I left those alone, but I had to make a new bow for it because the ribbon was all faded out. I can't do 2 things at once. Do you notice that? And I also put a sublimated sign on it. So I did that, and it seems like there's another one that I had to refurbish, upgrade, you know, whatever, upcycle, whatever. Is that Columbia blue or royal blue and orange? Because I'm doing that navy and orange, and I was like, oh, it's a new color combination for me. Oh yes, love the silver. Yeah, I used to love it, but you know, I did wreaths forever, and it's more fun when they're selling. Royal blue. Marie, you are behind. You're confusing me, but I know what you're a few minutes behind. Talking about when we were watching Connie, I think. Royal blue and orange. Yeah, that's why I always liked a grapevine wreath, even though they're more expensive, because all you have to do is decorate them. And it's mainly just like cutting the mesh that really annoys me. If I get motivated to make a wreath, by the time I'm done cutting the mesh, I'm like, yeah, I'm not really into this anymore. You probably don't suck, but that's okay. Us crafters are really hard on ourselves. Girl, one of these days we are going to be able to see each other in person, and you are going to have some bow making skills by the time I'm done with you. Oh, I never heard of that. I never thought of that. That's cool, Robin. That's a good way to use some Deco mesh. Oh, I hate. Have you ever made a wreath while you were wearing a sweater? That's a big mistake. That Deco mesh will pull a sweater material so bad. Oh, that's cool. I've never tried that, but I'm glad they gave you that tip. That's really cool. That is so funny, Robin. I would love to see that. I bet that was really neat. Diana has a channel. I mean, I know it's crochet, but you could do that. You could do a little tutorial for that. Share that. We wouldn't mind one bit. Does sound cool. You at least need to do a shorts and show us what you've done. And see, I would have never thought of that either if TJ hadn't said anything. That works. We still want to see a little demonstration though. Hey, Connie, there's our Connie. Okay. Let me keep these sorted so I kind of know what colors I've got made so far. I definitely need some black and white. Connie, we were talking about the twisted loops and how we wanted to just reach in and help you make those when you were getting flustered. And I'm sure you can make them with no problem when we're not watching. I like to do black and white stuff on my mom. I think it makes the other, whether it's loops or braids and chains that have the school color on it, it makes them pop. Ugh. I figured you were doing something at was it, catering? I was thinking maybe at the school. Oh, you can't. You'll get it down. You need to just make a whole bunch of them, and then you'll just have it no trouble at all. Did I do two reds? See, I can't remember if I did two reds on that. I think I did. I obviously can't do two things at once anymore. Hey, that would be a good tutorial for TJ to do as well, if she has the time, or is going to do that at some point on a month. Definitely a future video. Like a tubing chain with circles. Oh, show it on your cell. Okay, 5 of those. Try to make the same amount. I thought I did one with circles. Did I not? I know I've made them with circles, but I don't know if I did a video with circles or not. I even did one with squares once. I tried all different kinds of shapes with those things. That would be awesome, TJ. That would be a good one to do. Thanks for watching, Connie. Hope you don't have to stay too late. Oh, really, TJ? Oh, that's going to be awesome. Oh, there was one video where there was a little hand that came up in the video. It was so cute. See, I've got 5 there, 6 there, 5 there. So I need one more of each of those, and we'll see how that goes. Oh, you're fine. I'm just backpedaling a little bit to make sure I know what you're saying, but I am pretty sure I know what conversations you're talking about. You just got behind. That's no big deal. I'm glad you're still chatting with us. Okay. I'll set these to the side in case I need some more. Oh, that's okay. I don't remember hearing her, but I do remember one where like a little hand came out. It was so cute. Okay, I'm starting to finally get hot. I can shed the jacket. I usually get hot very quickly when I start crafting. So I want these really close together. If I push these down too far, you can see the backer underneath them. So I'll want to attach them like that. And I'm pretty sure I'm going to have to go with the black, I saw the black, with a 4-inch flower. And then I'll probably do another layer in there. Let me try to figure out real quick how many I'm going to need. I'm getting confused now. Which color? I don't know why I'm making sure I'm laying these correctly. I'm gonna have to take them off anyway. I'm being silly. See, I'm still doing it. I know I'm behind on chats, you guys. Please give me a minute. Okay, let me count these. Ooh, look how full that is. Now see, that's like a little bit bigger than I really wanted to go. Let me see where I'm at. It will be in the next few I upload because I got tired of editing. I get so tired of editing, TJ. What video editor do y'all use? I just use the iMovie that's on my MacBook Pro. I used to use it on my iPhone, so I didn't have to relearn a whole lot. It is different on the laptop than it is on the phone, but I had a general idea of how to use it, and it works well for me. I get really frustrated if I have to try and learn something else. I know TJ uses something, hers is better, a lot better. She can do a lot more. CapCut. You'll be able to share that soon, Marie, I'm sure. Let me get out. Actually, I have a 4-inch right here. This is that one I glittered that I showed on Pinterest this month. Oh, I hate that when you get it on there and then they frustration. Just want an idea. That's not going to be bad. And then I can add a few more as filler in between. Okay. Ooh, I should keep these in line so I know what order to put them in. Wouldn't that be smart? And then instead of looking, all I have to do is grab them. Oh, I hear you, Marie. I hear you. I'm learning as I go. It's been a learning experience. So again, I'm going to attach them. So the end of the backer is right there with a cross, because if I went down any lower, you can see the backer, and then I would have to go through with another layer and make sure that I was covering all those up. And that would be a lot. I'd rather not have to do that. I'm still going to add some more, but I don't want to have to fill in on top of every one of these. I've never done TikTok, so I can't say, but if it makes TJ miserable, it would make me miserable too. Oh, thank you, TJ. Trying to staple right there where they crisscross too, to make sure that staples down and that, what am I trying to say? It's going to cover up the backer more. Hey, Miss Kay, how are you? funny, Marie. Well, I appreciate you following me for that long. I was on Pinterest for a long time before I even tried YouTube. I didn't know how to do hardly anything on YouTube either, what anything meant. I just had to learn as I went. I mean, even as being a viewer, I didn't, I would watch videos, but I don't know. I don't remember. I'm sure I gave some a thumbs up. I'm not even positive. I wasn't a big YouTuber. Or does that make you miserable? I'm glad to hear that, Miss Kay. Thank you, Marie. Oh, thank you. I don't want it to look a hot mess. Oh, yeah, that can be overwhelming. I'm sure some of you know I started a new channel on my diet and the carnivore diet, just like my journey. But I've only, has it been a month yet, TJ? I don't know. But there for a while, the comments I was getting from people, like random people, not like the people that were subscribed or anything, were just awful. Like people were awful. And I seriously thought about closing that channel down for a little bit because I was like, this is the kind of people I'm going to attract. I don't want to be on here. It was completely different from, this channel and the community that I've built. And I was like, I don't know. But then I thought, well, they're winning if I get off. But the thing is, I do a lot of shorts on that channel, and YouTube has really been throwing my shorts out there on the shorts feed on this small channel, uh, which is good, but it attracts really random people that don't have anything to do with, this diet change that I've made, this lifestyle change. So you can see I put them closer together or something, but anyway, so it just attract weird people that didn't care or have anything to do with what, carnivore or keto or anything. And so they're just being, hateful little snotty people. And I just kept blocking people. And there was like one week where I had to block somebody like every day. It was crazy. Oh, I am so far behind y'all. I got busy making this. Let's see. I did that, right, that. I totally agree with TJ. That can be so overwhelming sometimes. I tried Pinterest years ago and honestly not a fan. Trying again now. I've not had any issues on Pinterest. I've been fine with Pinterest. Most of everything that I had put on Pinterest was homecoming moms, so it's just mostly people, saving for their ideas. But now I'm doing tutorials just for them. I think I'm gonna do a black and white one there, and that's been going fine. I haven't gotten any nasty people on there yet. Oh, thank you, Marie. Well, speaking of that, thank you for saying I look fabulous. As of this morning, I've lost 14 pounds, and that's been almost 8 weeks. So I'm excited. Yeah, TJ. See, I do good here, and I'm afraid if I did a bunch of other social media that It would just be too overwhelming and just too much. I think that would be too much for me. And then here I start another channel, which is crazy. But like I said, I'm doing just a lot of shorts mostly. I'll do a small video every week, but with shorts are so easy. They sure need to be nice, Robin. I don't understand people that are just ugly to be ugly. Oh, okay. I'll have to look at that in just a second. Oh, yeah, and they keep talking about the keto police, like the keto, I watch some keto channels, because a lot of them will do like carnivore for a while or something, or they have good advice about things, and they warn about um, the keto police, people that think they have to tell you what you're doing wrong all the time. And you'll see them on Pinterest, like when people do like a keto dessert or something, and if you look in the comments, you'll see some people like, no, that's wrong. It's got to be this way, or you're telling people the wrong way. And I actually had one like that. I did have one of those people that she told me, I can't remember it was a shorts, and I'll tell you what it was. I can drink unsweet tea or coffee, which I'm not a fan of either, but there's this electrolyte drink that's one of the natural ones that has the salt, but they do have flavored ones. And so I got one of the flavored ones, which is mango, and I don't drink it very often. It's got a sweetener in it. It's got, I can't remember which one, but it's one of the better ones. And so every once in a while I'll drink that. But I thought, I wonder if I can put a little bit of that in my sweet tea and make it like a mango tea. And it is so good. So I did a little shorts on it, and this lady went ballistic. I can't remember I think I used the word zero sugar, and she threatened me. And I was like, okay, I mean, all you have to do is say, maybe you should change this to sugar free or something. I mean, she didn't have to be like nasty. And that one was the one that like set me off. And I was like, oh my God, threaten somebody because they put zero sugar. Because I was going to cause people to have diabetic shock or something because I was being so neglectful or something. It was crazy. I'm over here trying to overthink it, like which color should be on top. Yeah, I wasn't prepared for all that because I'm new to all this, you know, lifestyle change. I don't like calling it a diet, it's a lifestyle change. Exactly, Robin. That's me too. Exactly. You're a good mama. That's a good idea, Jamie. It's good to share them like that and to do 2 for 1. Yeah, I wouldn't even know what to do on TikTok. Thank you, Kay. The coffee filter mom is 6 inches. Awesome. Thank you, Marie. Yes, so I try to always put a little video with all of my listings. I think people would rather see that because it gives you a better view of what is on, like a mom or whatever it is that you're selling. It's so much better than the pictures. Oh, are you talking about something else? Because that's all I know about is the little videos you put in the listing. Oh, yeah, you must be talking about something else, TJ, because I don't know what that is. Yeah, keto police. I was just watching somebody the other night, and they were talking. I guess there's all these keto summits and stuff people go to. Like this is all like crazy to me. But one of the speakers, was actually talking about telling people to stop being keto police because what you do, if you start telling people that they're doing everything wrong, it's going to deter them from doing, you know, they want to do this lifestyle change, but if you're like on them and telling them they're doing everything wrong, then it's going to make them want to stop. And so you could be responsible for making, having someone not change their lifestyle. I was like, that's a really good message to put out there. Should always take pictures of your mugs, even if you just to look back and see what you made. I like the first ones I made, I don't have very good pictures of them. Like, I think I have some on the, hanging on the car door because I was like, oh, I'm fixing to deliver them. I want to take some pictures. So I don't have any good pictures of the first ones I made. I don't even know what the explore page is. What are we talking about? Girl, you have to do this step by step. This is why I never do TikTok and stuff like that because I can't even do it. And you guys would have to show me how to do it. Do I have to interact with people? I don't want to interact with people. This is like the interaction I like right here, but I don't want to have like interact on those sites. Yeah, you need those pictures so you can look back. Etsy has an explore. I had no idea. You have to tell me these things. You have to do it step by step. Okay, how many more do I need? Probably 2 more. All right, let me get this ribbon again. I'm just going to cut it right here, you guys, if I can find the end. Okay, there's a red and white one, and there was a red and white one, so a red and black one. Oops, I need that. Yeah, I need 2 reds. Exactly. Oh, yeah. I think a lot of us are, Marie. That's why it took me so long to do a live stream, you guys. It was just like, that was like way over my head and like putting myself out there. And now it's, no big deal. You just have to make that leap, I guess, sometimes. I just don't know if I want to make that many leaps. You got to take them outside. You just cannot get a good picture of a mum inside. You just can't. Yeah, I hate, and then the video, if you take a little video, just like a 15-second video, like you would for your Etsy listing, so you can get some of those details that won't show up in photos. Yeah, that's good, Diana. Yes, outside. Do it in the shade though. Don't do it in the direct sunlight because you'll get too many shadows, and that also causes problems. I can't remember which video. I don't know if it was a short or if I was showing a finished mum, and I kind of talked in it about how where I take the pictures and what time of day I take them. Is that looking too much like a flower, y'all? Oh gosh. The ring light will definitely help, but I'm telling you, outside you'll just get such better pictures. So I take my pictures. I'll just tell you, I like I described it in that video. I don't remember which one it was now, but I like to take them. I used to take them in the backyard or on the back porch, but I found that in the front I get even better. That is the south side. Yes, because that's west and east. Um, so that's the south side, and I like to do it like mid to late afternoon, even early evening, because you've got the most shade. That's going to be shaded up here. My house kind of goes like the front door, and then we've got a little entryway or what outside covered area. So I go outside of that, but our house kind of goes out a little bit past, and so when the sun moves around, the shade or the shade and the light will go like at an angle like this, and so I want to make sure that I'm in that. But if I go out there too early, if the sun is still peeking around the corner of the house, it'll put a big glare on everything. So really, like at least 3 o'clock, but 4 or 5 are really the best times for me. And then I've also gone around to the east side of the house too, and gotten some good pictures in the shade. But you don't want it to be too shady. You don't want to be like under a tree or anything. You want to be out in the open, but you want to be in a shaded area, completely blocked from the sun, and you'll get your best pictures. Okay, I'm so behind again. That's good, Rachel. Some kind of, mannequin or something really, really helps too. Thank you, Marie. Thank you, Robin. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Kay. I know, it kind of looks like a flower there, and I'm like, I don't know if I've done these before, but I think I just did one row for the boy, but it was definitely smaller. Like it was just like this. It wasn't, they didn't come out this far. Thank you, Diana. Okay, thank you, Marie. Okay, thank you, thank you. It probably let me put it on the mom and we can see. Oh, I gotcha. I gotcha. If you can get some good lighting, then that would help. Like you said, the light ring will help, but even more lighting than that will probably be even better. Oh, good, Marie. I'm glad. I love twisted loops for the boys' mums. And you could alternate both sizes. I don't even know if I've done that before, if I've done one with both sizes, the 1.3 inch and this one. Thank you, TJ. Okay. You guys made me feel better. See, if I was here alone, I would be overthinking it. I'm not going to use this flower again. This is the glittery one. I'll probably use it for the girls that I'm doing, but you can get an idea. Oh, that's cute. I love the silver. I think she'll like all that silver on there. The metallics, nothing glitter, well, it's kind of sparkly. Oh, and I used, that's that Dollar Tree streamer there on top of the red. So I got 3 different metallics in there. Yeah, there's a little goat. Connie's going to do that, I think. I don't know how to do it. I've never done it. Connie does. So that, well, I think she said halo for the next one, but y'all definitely tell her you want to see the shoe mom. That'd be something good for her to do if she has time. I'm not gonna say she's gonna do it for y'all. It may be one that, has to wait till after homecoming, but I know. That's me, TJ. I'm like, what? I've never seen that. Thank you, Rachel. Yes. And look how those just like blend in together. That they used all the same colors with no silver on that. And I may like put some silver tinsel behind the flower when I do the flower to make the, give it a little metallic behind there. I designed, like I said, they're Lorena leopards, and their logo has a double L. And I was able to find a font off Creative Fabrica. TJ, I love that. I love that place so much. That matched exactly. So I was able to. I couldn't use their logo. It was in a circle within a circle within a circle, and it had a bunch of writing around the LL. But I was able to find that font that matched it exactly, and I was able to do my own LL. Plus, on these peewees, I don't do any major detailed custom cutouts. First of all, they're small, and that's going to be like, that could be a lot. The smaller they are, I think the more difficult they are to cut out. But I make that clear on my peewee and mini listing that it's a simple 2-layer custom cutout. It can be a simple school logo. It can be like a sports ball, a paw print. It can be their first initial, the first initial of the school, just something like that. It can be 2 layers. If they want something more extravagant, they have to pay extra. Now, the bigger full-size moms, that's, something that they get. Because if you're gonna pay for a big mom, you need something. It needs to have more. It needs to have more stuff. I feel like I'm just rambling now. Thank you, Marie. Thank you, TJ. I was afraid to ask myself. A mom you wear on your shoes. It's got to be a little bitty thing. I wonder if it even has any streamers. Couldn't you just make a ring, Mom, Miss K? Like, especially like the ones I make without streamers, or even some with little streamers, and instead of like the elastic, well, I guess, you could retie your shoes and use the elastic, go through the elastic back that I make, or you could tie like some ribbons that you could tie a bow around the shoelaces. If I'm thinking of it like you're wearing it on top of your shoe, like where the laces are, or are you like wearing it on the side like your ankle or something? We need more details, Miss K. Okay, now Jamie's telling me. Backer with a flower, no streamers. Yeah, I mean like those little ring moms I make. Just change the way they're attached, or you could pin them on, couldn't you? It's on Pinterest. I'll have to look. I'm telling you guys, if you just take another mom and just rethink the backing or how they're attached, you can change how they're worn and where they're worn. That's a good idea, like an alligator clip or even a French clip, but an alligator clip with, especially one with teeth, it would kind of grab on. That would be easy. Do you? Everybody's different the way they do it, and there's no right or wrong way to do a mom. If somebody tells you there is, that's shame on them. This one has no streamers, just a bell. And every time they walk, they ring the bell. I bet that would be cute. Yes, I'm always changing it up how I start. It's just like where, it just sometimes I just want to start somewhere new and with something different. I gotta take one of these AirPods out. This right one is always killing me. Yeah, it's just like sometimes I do some of the braids first, sometimes it's one of the last things I do. It's just whatever I'm feeling that day, honestly. Yeah. See, Rachel likes to start with the streamers first. That's good. Whatever works for you. Well, I wouldn't make it very big, Miss Kay, and then just clip it on the shoelaces. It should be fine. Like I said, even a straight pin, you can pin it to your shoelaces. Not a straight pin, a safety pin. But it seems like it would kind of swing around. Oh, you have a great weekend too, Robin. Okay. Diana, what is going on? He doesn't understand it, does he? I know, Rachel, me too. Now my mind is going. It's dark outside. What time is it? 8:30. That's where the road is. I don't like having those blinds open when it's dark. People can just see right in what you're doing. I'm sure a lot of husbands think that, Jamie. Yeah, most of them are like my oldest never wanted a mom, but you have to remember we're not from here either, and he was in middle school when we moved here. Um, but he doesn't like to draw attention to himself anyway. And then my second child, he got one. He wanted one year because the girlfriend wanted one. I made one for both of them. I was so excited that I got to make one of my kids a mom. But then my daughter, she gets one every year. So it's just totally different with girls and boys. Most of the boys, like I know most of the boys around here, they only wear them because the girl wants them to. If it was up to them, they wouldn't. Okay. And my husband was a little bit too, but he still thinks it's a little silly. Was I buffering a little bit? It showed I was buffering on my laptop. Oh, that's so awesome. Good job. That is awesome. Oh, I'm glad somebody donated. That's awesome. Donated to your channel. I've only gotten one donation on Ko-Fi, but it was a really good one. That was last year, I think. Oh, that's so nice. That's really good, Jamie. That's all that matters, Rachel. I haven't been online in a while either. Speaking of that, I haven't in a long time. Are you excited about that big order, Jamie? I bet you are. I'm not gonna do any more on this tonight. Again, here's what it looks like. I always know when it's time to stop. I'm not gonna have fun stapling this when it comes time to staple it, you guys. That won't even go on there. Here. I'll just put it back there. Yes, he is. Does he, Diana? They may not get it, but they like to get involved, though. I want to play around with these stickers. I keep saying I'm going to. I want to cut out some like custom cutouts, just some circles, and I know these are self-adhesive, but I want to glue them on because I don't want to trust that. That's not a good example. But in different colors, or even just like a generic color for some options on a mom. Just do like a little bit bigger circle than that. Do you guys have these? I know TJ does, and Connie does. That's right, Marie. Oh wait, I'm lost. Oh, that's so good, Diana. Yeah, it's a triple flower senior mom. Yeah, that's a good idea, Jamie. That's exciting. Good job. Let's see. So there's a baseball. I'm thinking just like a circle, or even like a fluted circle if it's more for a girl. There's baseball, basketball, soccer. There's even football ones. That would be the more difficult one because you'd have to find a football design that's like the same. That one might be more difficult to do. There I go, looking at that mannequin again. Volleyball. Thank you, Rachel. Marie has some. Sure, Diana. Now I know there's like megaphone and football designs like on Design Space, but they're all like slightly different. It doesn't mean that they will match up. I think that's all of them. But I've been dying to do something fun with these. And of course you could just stick them onto some ribbons, you know, like a wide enough ribbon. But I do want to play around with that. And I'm running out of time to do that. I just looked again. Yeah. Let's see. Yes, Dollar Tree. I got mine last year. Yeah, I haven't seen them since either, so I don't know. It is Marie. Okay, hold on, Miss Diana. Where are you? My first mom for this season. Oh. Oh. I was trying to move it so I could see better. You did a military braid and a loop braid. I was trying to enlarge it, but it won't let me enlarge it. You did some points. That's cute. Oh, you used some of that flat flex tubing. That is really cute too. You did a good job. Use some garland. Good job, Diana. Oh, okay. So my stomach is starting to act up, y'all. I'm gonna have to get off of here, just in case. I will look at that too. This has been going on for several hours. I don't know if it's something I ate or it's just stress or not sleeping or something. Oh, that's so pretty. I love it. She used the glitter ribbon. I haven't tried glitter ribbon yet. So pretty. Y'all need to do that zigzag braid. I like that loop chain too with all the bling, the blingy letters. It's gonna be blinked up. That's cute. It almost looks aqua on the pictures, but I know you said it. Well, I know it's Columbia blue. It would be pretty aqua too. Can I show everybody? I need to show everybody Diana too. Okay. Oh gosh, thank you guys. Yeah, it's just kind of acting up a little bit. I just want to get off here just in case it gets bad. Oh, you're welcome, Diana. Good. Yeah, I like that you use that flat deco mesh as like streamers. I've never done that. That's a good idea. Add some sparkle and something different. You're not feeling it very well, don't worry about it. If you're not feeling it, then don't use it. Thank you, Marie. Thank you, Jamie. It just could be my diet because I actually had more dairy. I don't eat very much dairy except for butter. And yesterday I had more than usual, and it just could be that. I don't know. And the people that watch this later are gonna be like, what is she talking about? I'm trying to watch homecoming rooms. What's she talking about her stomach? Okay, let me show y'all. Yeah, I couldn't even tell. I forgot. I already forgot, Diana. I thought it was a real flower. Oh my gosh, y'all. Okay, let me show y'all this and then I'll get off here. I'm doing okay. I'm not like in any pain or anything. It's just TJ, aren't you proud? Look at that. I love that blingy loop. Okay. Here's Diana's. I hope you can see that flat deco mesh tubing. I call it tubing, but I guess it's really ribbon as streamers. I think that looks so neat. She got bling on her loop on the top. And I like the way you did your letters and that pretty military braid with the pattern ribbon. I just looked again. Y'all need to like figure out how many times I've looked over there. Oh, and I forgot to point out to y'all the coffee filter flower. Yes, that's Murray's, but it's that braid that TJ taught us. That's okay. It's looking good, Diana. I'm proud. Yeah, y'all did great. I wish I could enlarge that. Oh, maybe I can. No. But look at that flower, y'all. With coffee filters. I know it's not, I'm probably not showing you close up, but it looks like a real flower. That's amazing. All right, y'all. So I am going to get off here. It was so much fun chatting with y'all. I love when y'all get on here and chat and make things go faster and give me your opinions and help me design these. It just makes it a much more fun experience, and it makes it a much more fun live stream when y'all are on here and chat too. Yes. I'm a proud. I told I think it was TJ, wasn't it, or was it Connie? I said I'm a proud mama. It was TJ. And I'm like, not talking about being a mom of like a child wearing a mom, but like being the teacher and being that proud mama like that. Like y'all are all my babies. Was that silly? Oh, me too, Marie. Thank you. You too, Diana. Yes, exactly, TJ. I'm in awe of all of you. Y'all are just awesome. And I love that you guys share with each other tips and ideas. And I just think that's awesome. So thank you all for chatting. There were so many of you on, and I appreciate it so much. And if you don't mind, if you haven't, please give me a thumbs up. I'd appreciate it. And anyone that watches this later on, I hope that you enjoyed this video, and I hope that you'll give it a thumbs up as well. And if you're not a subscriber, please subscribe. I would appreciate that so much if you would do that. Don't forget to click that bell so you'll receive notifications on all my uploads, live streams, and premieres. Thank you guys. Mom mamas. Yes, TJ's a mom mama now too because she's doing tutorials. Y'all just didn't know that. Yes, Miss K, I love our group too. I really do. It's a great community. Like I said on the other channel, I've not experienced the great community yet. I've had some bad experiences, but I'm not going to give up. But yeah, it's so different. And I've been on other channels where I was not impressed with the community. So I'm really, really lucky that I have y'all on here. Really, you make things so much better. So I love it. Mom sisters. Yep, that's right. Thank you guys so much for watching. And again, for those that watch this after it's processed, I'll put some links up. So if you want to subscribe to my channel, it's really easy. Just click right here. Here is a video I hope you will enjoy. It's my most recent upload. Here is a playlist I think you will like, and one more video I hope you'll give a chance. Bye, everybody. Thank you, Diana. Everybody have a good night. Oh, be kind to yourself and be kind to others. I forgot about that. Happy homecoming. Happy mum making. See, I'm still in